Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. My name is Sarah Elizabeth Harrigan, and this is the second ever series I've done, and I'm so excited for this series. This is the Doing Me series. So, over the next 5 weeks, we're going to be talking about what it means to do you unapologetically, right? How to be authentically you, to give yourself that attention, that self-love, that self-care that allows you to make a difference for your own life and then go out there and make a difference in the world, all right? So in this first video, we are going to be talking about marrying you, the most important person, the best person you can be with, the best person that you can put a ring on the finger is Y-O-U. So let's jump into it. All right, so I think the number one question I always get is, what does it mean to put yourself first? So I have a little prop for you guys. This little lady. This little lady right here. This little lady right here is me. This is me back in 1989. I don't know if this is my first picture ever, but I know that I was born on June 28th, 1989 at 3:31 in the afternoon. I was 7 pounds and 7 ounces and 19 inches long. Beautiful baby, huh? Beautiful adult too. You know what the thing is that we have in common? Not only are we the same person, however, from the day that I was born to now where I stand in front of you, I have always been fully capable of doing everything I put my mind to. I was born perfect, whole, and complete, and today I am perfect, whole, and complete. So I relay back to that question, what does it mean to put yourself first? I want you to think about this version of you. Think about all the things that you would be willing to do for this version of you. Now, when I think about a baby, I think of baby me. I think about giving myself everything I could possibly need, right? Because the goal at this age is to grow. You want to give me the nutrients, the sleep, change my diapers, make sure I eat the things I need, give me enough sunlight. All of those things are what helped me grow into a healthy and formidable individual now. So what is the difference? What happens between baby version and adult version? Why is it that we go through these things that allow us to make a choice, a decision to put ourselves on the back burner? And that is what I want us to get present to today. That is what I want you to understand in the question of what does it mean to put yourself first. Think about yourself always as the baby. You need all the attention, all the love, all the sleep, all the good food, all of those things that help you grow and glow. You not only have to do that and give that to yourself in this phase of your life, obviously your parents and other people are doing that, but as you get older, your responsibility is to now step into the shoes that your parents were in, right? At this point in your life, they took care of everything. At this point in your life, it is your responsibility to feed yourself and put yourself first, right? So my first question is, what does it mean to put yourself first? I hope that gave you some clarity, right? Putting yourself first means understanding that whatever phase you are at your life, the most important person in your life is you. And this is why you need to marry you. So what does it mean to marry you? Well, this series is all about doing me. And if you're going to do you, you're going to have to accept all parts of yourself. And that is why I want to encourage you to marry yourself. That means taking a look, taking account, doing an audit of your life. Sitting down and really looking at all the things that you've ever accomplished, all the things that you've ever failed at, because failure is great, all the things where you feel like you're inadequate, all the places where you doubt yourself, all the places where you celebrate yourself. Take a full audit of your life, look at it, and say, you know what? I'm going to get down on my knee, and I'm going to choose me. And guess what? When I choose me, I can do me. How did that show up? When you listen to me say that, what did that arouse in you? How does it feel to really say, wow, I have to choose all aspects of myself, even the parts where people make fun of me, even the parts where people talk down to me, even the parts where I talk down to myself. Yes, yes, and yes. Because guess what? All of those things are what make you who you are. All of the aspects of me where I have done well, where I have failed, where I've given my word and wasn't able to fulfill it, where I have given my word and I over exceeded, or I exceeded, I guess. In all of those aspects and all of those times in my life, I have had to sit down and choose me. And trust me, your girl has been through some shit. And honestly, I know I've been through some shit. I'm pretty sure you have too. So my urge, what I am encouraging you to do is to take a full account of who you are, all aspects of you. Don't classify things as good or bad. Know that everything that happens in your life, everything that makes you who you are, is valuable. All of those things are what allow you to go into the world and contribute greatly. If there are only great aspects of you, you'd be pretty one-dimensional. And more importantly, you wouldn't be prepared to deal with all the adversity in life. So let's look at all of the things that may not have went that well, may not have been the greatest experiences ever. Look at them as opportunities for you to grow. Look at them as opportunities for you to endure something, take from it what you can, and then apply it to your glow period in life, all right? So number one, what does it mean to put yourself first? It means to really take account of who you are. Remember that as a baby, you needed all of that love and affection and attention in order to grow. And because our entire life is a journey, at every aspect of our journey, we are going to need that attention. We're going to need that love. We're going to need that food, that vitamin D, that sun, that sand, that inspiration. It is necessary for the entire journey of our lives. So I want you to prioritize that, okay? Number two, how do you be about you? Man, this is a pretty great question, right? How can I be all about myself when we live in a world where we're taught to give, right? Giving is the way to create a life of legacy. Giving is the way to establish anything successful. But before you can give, you have to be all about you. You have to be all about your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your financial well-being, your emotional well-being. You see, if you're not well in those spaces of your life, there's no way that you can give to others. So when you wake up in the morning, you have to choose you. You have to choose, you know what, I'm going to give myself an additional 10 minutes just to clear my head. Because when I give myself that 10 minutes, it makes a difference when I go out into the world and I deal with people. When I give myself that additional 10 minutes, it gives me a chance to just take an audit of who I am, how powerful I am, how dope I am. So when I say how to be about you, it is really prioritizing self, giving yourself those little things that make a difference in your life. Those 5 minutes of dancing in front of the mirror, those 15 minutes of meditation, that 45 minutes of going for a run, or eating the foods that you really love, or reading the books and content that you really care about, or going on YouTube and watching something that motivates you. That is what it means to be about you. Putting yourself first, loving yourself, having grace for yourself. Numero 3. So my favorite part about everything that I teach, everything that I talk about, and especially my favorite thing of the Doing Me series is redefining the word selfish. Now, if you're like me, or if you're not like me, and you live somewhere in the world, I'm sure that you've heard the word selfish before, and it's been used in a negative connotation. It's been used to say, if you're selfish, then you don't care about other people. If you're selfish, you don't put other people first. If you're selfish, you give yourself all of the attention. Yeah. I'm not saying any of that is wrong. However, what I want to do is help you to gain a brand new perspective on the word selfish. A few years ago, I was watching, I believe it was an Oprah interview, and she was speaking with, was it Iyanla Vanzant? I think it was Iyanla. And Iyanla Vanzant talked about what it meant to be selfish and actually redefining that and making it mean self-full. After watching that interview, I took that on full force, and it has made a dynamic difference in my life. I am a Cancer. Not that that defines every part of me, but we all live in everybody likes to define you and put you in a box, right? So I'm gonna give y'all permission. Put me in the Cancer box, okay? I'm a Cancer and I care very much about people. I am also an empath, and I had a tendency growing up to do things to make people happy, or to do things that I thought were helpful, or to just really put other people first. Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty. And what I realized is once I did that, I would be sitting down on the back end feeling unfulfilled. And I was like, what is this about? I really enjoyed doing all the things that I did because I love servicing people. I love helping people. It puts a smile on my face when I'm able to help someone else in a time of need, in a time of fun, in a time of joy. It makes me feel good. And if you've ever been in service of any of any kind, you realize that when you do community service, or you just help your mom out or help your little sister out, it makes you feel good, right? So I lived my entire life helping because I liked it, but at the same time, I would have this feeling of what about me? And as I've gotten older, I realized that what about me has to go first. I have to marry me first. I have to be about me first, and then I can go and help everybody else. So the best way to describe being selfish, meaning self-full, is when I think of a teacup, right? You think of a teacup, I should have probably had a teacup here, but you guys can visualize a teacup. When you think of a teacup and you're pouring tea into a teacup, you keep going and you keep going, and then someone's like, yo, it's running over. And you're like, oh, shoot. And you stop, right? A teacup being so full that it's running over is exactly what it looks like to fill yourself with everything that you need. And when you fill yourself with everything that you need, everything that is overflowing and going everywhere into every space and crevice, that is what other people get. Now let's take a moment and really think about that, right? So if I take care of myself, I make sure I work out, I meditate, I say some powerful affirmations about myself, about my money, about the environment that I'm in. I take a shower, put my favorite earrings on, brush my hair, put on my favorite chow specs, put on my truffle caftan. Look at this cool ass pocket. Once I do all of those things and I am feeling good and I am feeling full, then I can now go into the world and I can smile. I can say powerful things to other people. I can help other people. And I can do that without asking myself, what about me? Because I have moved what about me from the end of the situation to the front of the situation. I have not changed who I am. I have not stopped helping people, right? Because this is what this hand represents. I am still helping people and doing all the things that make me smile and make them smile and make the world a better place. However, instead of putting myself last, right, which means giving all to everybody, then being tired and then saying, what about me? Then you don't have the energy to put into yourself. I have moved that to being the first thing I do every day. And once I do that, my cup overflows. Now I can go and I can give and I can grow and I can glow. And there's no regret. There's no resentment. There's no feeling of being unfulfilled because I have already filled and filled and filled and filled my own cup. And that is what I want everyone who is watching this, who will share this to other people, to get for yourself. It is not about changing yourself. It is not about not doing for other people. What it is about is moving from doing for other people and then trying to find some energy to do for yourself, and switching the direction, switching the way it lines up and moving it like this, putting yourself first. Putting yourself first, filling your cup, overflowing your cup, and then blessing everyone else. So to recap this video, #1 video in the Doing Me series, it's all about you. And your choice is to marry you. #1, what does it mean to put yourself first? Do an audit of your life. Do an audit of all of the things that make you you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the success, the failures. Do an audit of all of it. Self-doubt, the self-encouragement, the confidence. Do an audit of all of that. Write it down and say, you know what? I'm getting down on one knee and I am choosing me. I am marrying me. #2, what does it mean to be about you? It means to remember yourself as the cute little baby. Isn't she cute? She's cute, right? She mad cute. She mad cute. It is about putting this little lady first. Remembering how important it is to give a baby all of the nutrients, all of the attention, everything that they need. Making sure that you do this not only at this stage of your life, right? But carry that habit into this stage, and then your 40s, and your 50s, and your 60s. And if you're blessed to see 100, take it all the way. Take care of you first. That's what it means to be about you. When you are about you, you grow, and you glow, and you make a difference. And lastly, it is understanding what it truly means to be selfish. Being selfish means being self-full. It means filling your cup so much that it overflows and blesses everybody else. It means reversing the order and putting yourself first, doing the things that make you happy and make you a better person first. And then once you are overflowing in that, blessing everybody else and marrying the two together. So, this is the first video in the Doing Me series. I hope that this opens up your perspective to what it means to do you abundantly, to love you, to give to you. And then when you do that, you're able to give to other people with no regret, no resentment, and all you have is a feeling of fulfillment. I hope this made a difference for you. If it did, please take the time out to like, comment. Please let me know what came up for you when you watched this video. Leave a comment in the bottom so other people can also see what difference it's making, and then they can get a difference for themselves. And then of course, subscribe, and share with the people that you love, because this information is not only for me, it's now for you, and it's for the people that you love and the people that they love, and that is where we get to a transformed world. All right? I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. It makes a difference for me to make a difference for you. Please take the time out to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you put on the notifications so you always know when I'm posting a new video. I hope that you enjoy this series. See you in the next video. Peace out.